Hi, welcome. I'm Dr. Vasu. I'm going to present the secret of Ramanujan's magic square. We all know the mathematical genius Srinivasa Ramanujan. This square is developed basing on the birth date of Srinivasa Ramanujan, that is 22nd December 1887. Let us see what it is and what the secret is. So here, this is the magic square developed by him. And if you see, the speciality of this is, if you take the total of all the elements in a row, that is 139, you take any row, right, or any column, or even a diagonal, like this, we get the same total here. Let us see how to develop this. And can we apply this to any other thing? Right. Let us see. Say we have taken a 4x4 square, and let us fill this first row with say 4 letters. I consider this as take them as 4 letters. Okay. Now coming to the second row, I reverse these numbers like this. Say A, B, C, D in the reverse way. Now, coming to the third row, I fill this with by taking the first row elements, only 2, and fill this in a crosswise like this. A is coming here, B comes here. Okay. Similarly, these 2 elements are filled with these first row elements, C, D, by crossing them like this. Similarly, I will fill this 4th row elements by taking the second row elements and crossing them. I take these 2 elements D and C and cross them. Similarly, B and A, cross them like this. So we got this A, B, C, D, all the 4 blocks filled in this, right? All the blocks are filled. Now, we do one small change here. We have in the second row, we start adding or subtracting some number, like say I have added +1 and subtract 1 here, and -3 here and +3 here. Okay. The secret of this is, I'm not going to change the total in this row. Suppose if these A, B, C, D are numbers, and if I add 1, subtracted 1 here, -3 +3. So this effect is nullified, and totally, if you have some x, the total value is x and it is unchanged. Now, I do the same thing with the third row with the element 2 here. How? I'm subtracting minus, but how to get this sign? Only thing is, I'm taking a plus and minus here, and minus and plus, that's it. Coming to this, if we have plus, take minus, -2. Here, actually we have A, right? Minus is there, you take plus, +2, A +2. Similarly, B -2, right? Minus. So I take D +2. Okay. Now, here we have plus, so C -2. I am either adding or subtracting. I have done with the 2 only in the third row. Next, coming to this 4th row, we have C here actually, initially, right? Coming to this, we have come to this column, +1, -2, right? If I add a +1 here, this effect is nullified and the total in this entire column will not be affected. So I add 1 here, +1. Next, -1 +2. That is, if I add -1 here, the total will not be changed. Right? So I do -1 here. Here, -3 +2 means -1, net is -1. So I add +1 here, +1. That means what happens? +2 +1, that is +3 -3. The total is not affected in this entire column. Similarly, the fourth column, plus 3 minus 2. That means I'll subtract 1 here, minus 1. So what happens? Minus 1. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This is plus 3. So the total in this column is not affected. So what we have did is A, B, C, D. We have 4 numbers. Suppose if these letters represent numbers, what happens is A, B, C, D, A plus B plus C plus D. You get some value. Here, if you take the second, because already we have seen plus 1, minus 3, plus 3. So the effect is nullified. A plus B plus C plus D, the value will not be changing. Similarly, here also, plus minus 2, plus 2, plus 2, minus 2. So the value is same. Plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. The value is same. Coming to this columns, already we have seen this is plus 1, minus 2. So nullified. Minus 1, plus 2. Minus 3, plus 1. That means minus 2, plus 2. Minus 2, plus 2. Nullified. Plus 3, right? Minus 2, minus 1. Minus 3 total, these two, plus 3. So the value is nullified here in all the columns. If you take the diagonal also, the same thing is happening here. A, B, C, D elements are there. Minus 1, that is minus 2, plus 2. Minus 2, plus 2, nullified. You take the other diagonal. This is plus 2, plus 1, that is plus 3, minus 3. So the effect is nullified. Even if you take the corner elements, say here, I have taken A, B, C, D are there, and minus 1 and plus 1. So the effect is nullified. I have taken these two elements and these two symmetric elements. A, B, C, D are there, and this is minus 2, minus 1, that is minus 3, plus 3, nullified. So another two elements here and two elements symmetrically we have taken A, B, C, D are there, plus 1, that is plus 2, minus 2. Totally, your total is not affected. You take these two elements and these two elements. Same thing happening. A, B, C, D are there, plus 1, minus 1, right? That net is minus 1, minus 2, that net minus 3, plus 3, nullified. So if you take these two elements also, you have everywhere in all these combinations, we have A, B, C, D, 4 elements are there, and whatever the additions and subtractions, the effect is nullified. Plus 1, minus 1, nullified. You take the center 4 elements, A, B, C, D are there, minus 3, minus 1, that is minus 4, plus 2, that is plus 4 totally, nullified. You take this corner, A, B, C, D, plus 1, minus 1, nullified. These 4 elements, A, B, C, D are there, plus 3, minus 3. A, B, C, D are there, plus 2, minus 2, plus 1, minus 1, nullified. This one, A, B, C, D, right? Minus 1, plus 1, plus 2, minus 2. So like this, because whatever the changes we have done, the total of any of these combinations are not going to be affected. So using this principle, so the same values I have taken here. Now I am going to take up the date of birth of Srinivasa Ramanujan, 22nd December 1887. So I feel this 22nd day here, month, and 18 in the year, 18 and 87 here. We follow the same values here and fill these cells, right? A plus 3, A is 22, plus 3, 25, right? B minus 3, 9, C minus 1, C is 18, minus 1, 17, D 87, D plus 1, 88. Okay, next, A plus 2, A is 22, plus 2, 12, minus 2, D 87, C is 18, minus 2, 16, 87 plus 2, 89, C plus 1, 18 plus 1, D minus 1. D minus 1 is 87 minus 1, right? C, 18 plus 1, this is plus 1. And now B minus 1, 12 minus 1, 22 plus 1. So like this, we have filled all the 16 cells of this square. Now just remove them, and now you add up all these elements in any row or like this. The first row gives 139, right? Second row, same, 13. Third row, fourth row. Take the first column, second column, third, fourth, or even the diagonal, right? Other diagonal, or even the corner cells. All the 4 corner cells, same value, right? You take these 2 elements and these 2 elements, the sum is 139. You take these 2 and these 2, sum is again 139. These 2 cells here and these 2 cells here, 139. Top 2 and 2 here, 139. All the center 4 cells, same value. You take the corner 4 cells, this corner or this corner or this corner or this corner. Any of these you get 139 only. So this is the mathematical magic square of Srinivasa Ramanujan. Now you can apply this to any other values also, right? Let us see the application of it, how it is applied. Let us take a date here, right? Some date, 10th June 1973, some randomly taken value, right? Follow the same values here. Let us fill this with this is formula values we have formulated earlier. Take these values here, fill them, 10 here, right? 6 in the second cell, 19 C D 73. So this date is taken like this. Now follow the same principle, and A is 10, B is 6, C is 19, D is 73. Basing on that, A plus 3, B minus 3, fill these values, you get this. All the cells are filled with the formula values you got here, right? The cell values. So once you fill up all the 16 cells, now let us see the total. The total 10 plus 6 plus 19 plus 73 is 108. So second row, third row, fourth row, first column, second column, third column, fourth column, same values you get. All right, diagonal, right, other diagonal, or even the corner cells, right? Take the corner cells, or these 2 here and these 2, same 108, these 2 cells and here, these 2, or these 2 and these 2, or top 2 and these 2 cells, center 4 cells, corner left hand corner 4 cells, left top, other right top 4 cells, left bottom 4 cells, or right bottom 4 cells. You take any combination, you get the same value 108. So like this, we can apply the Srinivasa Ramanujan's magic square to any value, date of birth or some values, whatever you like to take it. But the thing is, for some values, basing on the date, some values may be repeating depending on the date, right? Date and month. The values may be repeated values you may get, but you get the totals, either row or column or any combination like what we have seen, you will be getting the same total value. Hope you have enjoyed the Srinivasa Ramanujan's magic square, and do subscribe to the channel, and if you have any queries, please do comment. Thank you.